And as of right now, there is a game next week, one more. Playoff seeding has been going around Twitter sphere right now, a lot of scenarios, but it is still possible for the 49ers to get a one seed. D, how you feeling on our chances over there?
I mean, the Eagles have lost their last two games with Gardner Minshew at the helm. It's very possible that going into this week, they lose again because they are facing the New York Giants. The New York Giants are also fighting for playoff seeding as well. They're a division opponent. I think it's a very real possibility the Eagles drop three in a row there. And if they do, 49ers are in a very prime spot with the Arizona Cardinals coming up. The Arizona Cardinals look to be in shambles as well. So kind of is what it is. Jon Jay, how are you feeling about the playoffs moving forward?
Yeah, so when I look at the playoffs, like I knew 49ers, my best case scenario was if the Vikings lost one of their games and we won out, we were going to be the number two seed. Of course, right now we're currently the number two seed. How are the 49ers the number two seed? Well, the 49ers are undefeated against their division. The Eagles and the Vikings have lost two games. Even if we lose, we are going to be the number two seed. You go to the conference, Minnesota has a bad conference record, a 7-4. The Eagles have a bad conference record. They're 8-3. The 49ers have the best odds to become the number one, the number one seed, become the number one seed if the 49ers win and somehow the Eagles lose. One of the things I want to say about the Eagles that most people don't know is that the Eagles this year have been playing awful defenses. And so far, since they have played the Washington Commanders, they have one of the best defenses, number 4 in the league. They've lost. When they've played the number 8 ranked Saints defense, they have lost. What does that mean? They are losing two teams that have great defenses. What does that mean? Jalen Hurts or Gardner Minshew, they cannot play against really good defense. Also, the NFC East was given one of the most easiest schedule. Everyone there was a team third and below. So the Eagles, you look at their record, and they're playing the Giants. Unfortunately, the Giants have one of the worst defenses up there in the top 20. So the Eagles could win this game, but the divisional matchups are very, very difficult. It doesn't matter who you are. And divisional matchup is going to be very, very difficult. The Giants got blown out the last time. The Giants are still angry about that game. They're going to bust their butts to try to win that game. But for any 49er fans, those are the stats. Those are the numbers. The Niners have the highest chance to become the number one seed. But let's be very realistic. Will that happen? We don't know. Everything has to go perfectly. The Giants have to win, Niners have to win, and we get the number one seed. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. The Niners could win and the Giants could lose. No, the Giants can win. We could lose because look what happened against the Raiders. Anything is possible. Right now, if I'm the 49ers, win your game and see what happens once Sunday is all over. That's my thoughts when it comes to playoff seedings. But I will say this. If the Niners win, we have 2 home games in the playoffs.
Very true. Very true. And also kind of like going with that, hey, anything could happen. The 49ers are on a massive win streak. It is tough to and we just seen it again with the Raiders game. It is tough to maintain a win streak in the NFL. Other teams also have millionaires playing. They have really skilled players. So it's just one of those things that, hey, maybe the Giants end up, we're dropping that game before the 49ers play. I'm not too sure how the schedule pans out, but maybe the Giants drop their game before the 49ers play and the 49ers decide to sit everybody and be like, all right, well, we're going to get the number 2 seed. There's not changing it. Fuck it. So that could very much well happen as well. So, I mean, if the Giants win and the 49ers have a chance to get the number 1 seed, I think they're going to go all out to get that bye week.
Yeah, I was just going to wonder if Niners win next week and we win a Super Bowl, Brock Purdy would be undefeated as a starter in his rookie season. Just saying, that would be amazing. And especially, I don't know the stats of if any rookie quarterback has finished a season undefeated as a starter. I know
it's not a whole season though.
Well, his
Ben
season,
Roethlisberger had 13 wins, bro.
Yeah.
Let's
But
not go there.
a Super Bowl though would be crazy from a rookie quarterback. But I just wanted to see your guys' take really quick. Do you think that this Giants team will beat the Eagles? Because Dable already came out and said he's like, I don't believe in resting starters. Like these guys are gonna play. So Jon Jay, do you
Yeah,
think that do you think the Eagles are gonna win or the Giants have a chance?
So for me, one thing that I have learned, and this goes back to the Bears game, every 49er fan says we were going to beat the Bears and the Bears beat us. The Eagles are the best team in the conference. But one of the things that it doesn't matter, the 49ers this year have had a division that the Rams, we always beat them. And this goes back not, 5 years, 10 years. This goes back a while. The Rams have never swept us since the early 2000s. It's been a long time. We've always swept the Rams. The Cardinals, they got injured. We blew them out. The Seahawks this year, their defense is their defense. So we could go 6-0 in our division. But going back to the Giants and the Eagles, this is a divisional match. This is going to be the second matchup, final game of the year. It's going to mean a lot to the Giants if they win. Yes, they're already in the playoffs. They're not going to go the number 5th seed. They're the number 6 seed. They clinched that spot. They won't be able, but it's going to be about pride. So when it comes to the division matchups, I'm not saying the Eagles are going to win easily, and I don't think the Giants are going to lose. I think this is a difficult game for both teams. Anyone who thinks the Eagles are going to win easy, no, don't say that. If anyone thinks, the Giants, no, so we're going to be the number 2 seed. The division matchups matter. And when I look at the Giants, everyone said 6-7 wins for the Giants this year at the best. Look what the Giants have done. Look what the Giants have done this year. So they've been upsetting a bunch of teams this year. They could get the victory. Personally, as a 49er fan, I don't concern myself in other games, but this game and the 49ers game are going to be at the same time.
Oh.
Imagine if 49er fans are looking at the scoreboard and the Giants are up, say, like 24-7, and the Giants won, that entire stadium will be really funny. So fans will find out during the game what our faith is. So that's going to be really fun that both these games are going out at the same time, and we'll find out what happens at the end of the game. So that's just my thoughts about what can happen. Again, I don't do predictions. I just want my Niners to win, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I feel it. It's going to be a fun Sunday, dude.
Mm-hmm.